Okay, I just want to start the night session with the group A. I just want to wait until they start joining to the hangout. Janet and Jessica, good morning.
Good morning, teacher. How are you?
I'm
Good
doing
morning,
good. What
teacher.
about you?
Hi, teacher. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello to all.
Hi, Janet. How are you?
I'm pretty good. What about you?
Okay. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Let's move on away a little bit more until the other partners start to enjoy into the class.
Okay, teacher.
Diana, good morning.
Good morning, teacher.
Okay, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Teacher, disculpen, ¿qué es lo que están haciendo?
Okay, hello Casey. No, Diana, in this moment I just only wait till all the peers stayed into the hangout, but I will want to start now. Estaba simplemente como esperando a que se intentaran pues de conectar un poco más de ustedes, pero ya vamos a empezar. Okay, after all, I just want to remind all of you and the people that already done and the people that not, that please send me the word from the last class, okay? Recuerden los que aún no han enviado el trabajo de la clase pasada, hacerlo por favor, listo. Eh, para pues yo tenerlo entre la carpeta de evidencias que obviamente pues va para el final obviamente pues del curso. Ok, as usual, we want to do the tongue twister como es usual. Vamos a hacer entonces el trabalenguas. For this class, para esta clase. Okay, so Jessica, start please.
Okay, teacher. Once upon a very more there sweat a beer also board. The bear could not bear the board. The board threw the bear aboard. At last the bear could bear no more of the board that bore him and the moor, and so one more he bore the board, that board will bore the bear no more.
Okay, Jane Eyre, your turn.
Okay. Once upon a very more there were a pair, also pair. The bear couldn't bear the bird. The bird found the bear aboard. At last the bird could bear no more. On that bird board him on the moor, and so on more he bored the board. That board we board the bear no more.
Okay. Casey, your turn.
Once upon a barren moor, there was a bear also aboard. The bear could not bear the boar thought the bear aboard. At least the bear could bear no more of the boar that bore in on the moor, on the moor. Of the boar that bore in on the moor, and the son of more I bore on board, the boar will bore the bear no more.
Okay, I know that it's a bit difficult, but that's why we're here. We're here to learn. We're here to try to push up to the limit. Okay, so Diana, you're next.
Okay, teacher. Once upon a barren moor, there dwelt a bear, also a boar. The bear could not bear the boar thought the bear a boar. At last the bear could bear no more of that bore him on the moor, and so one more he boarded the board, that board will board the bear no more.
Okay, I wanna do it, and after that you will do it after me. I just wanna repeat it twice. Once upon a barren moor, there dwelt a bear also aboard. The bear could not bear the boar. The boar thought the bear a boar. At last the bear could bear no more. Of the boar that bore him on the moor, and so one more he bore the boar. That boar will born the bear no more. I wanna do it again. Once upon a barren moor, there dwelt a bear also a boar. The bear could not bear the boar thought the bear a boar. Alas, the bear could bear no more of that boar that bore him on the morn. And so one morn he born the boar, that boar will bore the bear no more. Okay, so Jessica, you're next.
Okay, teacher. Once upon a barren moor, there stood a bear, also a board. The bear could not bear the board for the bear aboard. At last the bear could bear no more of the board that board hit on the moor, and so one more he bore the board, that board will bore the bear no more.
Okay, Jainer.
Once upon a barren moor, there were a bear also bear. The bear could not bear the bear. The boar threw the bear aboard. At last the bear could bear no more on that board that bore him on the moor, and so what more he bored the boar that boar with board the bear no more.
Okay, Casey.
Once upon a barren moor, there was a bear also aboard. The bear could not bear aboard the boar thought the bear aboard. At least the bear could bear no more of that bore him on the moor. And so one more he bore the boar, that boar will bore the bear no more.
Okay, and Diana, do it.
Once upon a barren moor there dwelled a bird also aboard. The bird could not bear the board thought the bird aboard. Alas, the bird could bear no more of that boarded him on the moor. And someone more he boarded the board, that board will boarded the bird no more.
Okay, please, every one of you check your email. I send you a Word document and tell me if you get it. Porfa, revisen el Gmail y miren si les llegó un documento en Word, por favor. Okay, Jessica, you got it? Jainer.
Yes, teacher, I got it.
Okay, Jessica and Diana. Sorry, Casey and Diana.
Yes, teacher.
You get the Word document.
Mm,
¿Sí te llegó el documento?
Wait, teacher, a moment.
Okay, Casey say yes.
Fairy,
Okay,
fairy tales? How was it?
fairy tales. Yes.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, today we want to do a reading session, okay? So each one of you want to read all the fairy tales that we have. And after that, after each fairy tale, you have to make some question. Okay, so lo que vamos a hacer es lo siguiente. Todos vamos a leer el cuento de hadas. Todos leemos el mismo cuento de hadas. Luego de eso, cada uno va a hacerle una pregunta al otro. Entonces, por ejemplo, Jessica le hace una pregunta a Jainer, Jainer le hace una pregunta a Casey, Casey le hace una pregunta a Diana y a Diana le hace una pregunta a Jessica de el mismo cuento de hadas, así hasta que logremos hacer todos, ¿ok?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so we want to start with the number one. Okay, Jessica, let's start. The hare and the turtle. I can hear you.
Oh my God. The hare and the turtle.
Yes.
In the gore of the animals, there was a very arrogant hare because she said to everyone she has a faces. That's why she was always laughing at the slow turtle. Look at the turtle. Hey turtle, don't dance so much that you are going to get tired or going too fast. The hare used to say, laughing at the turtle. One day they were talking and it occurred that the turtle to make a strange bid with the hare. I'm sure I can win you a race, she said. To me, as the hare esto no es. Yes, to you. Let's put our bid on the stone and let's see who wins the race. The hare, very amused, said, all the animals need to watch the race. The road and the finished line were made. Once it was ready, the race started. Big applause relied on her speed. The hare let the turtle go and she remained lazing about. She had time enough to gain such a slow creature. Then she started running. She ran fast as the wind waved. The turtle went slowly but without stopping. At once She went ahead. She stopped next to the road and she sat to rest. When the turtle passed by her side, the hare made fun of the hare once more. She let her advantage and set out her claw walk. She did the same several times, but in spite of her mocks, the turtle carried her way until she arrived to the finish line. When the hare got up, she ran with all her might, but it was too late. The turtle had won the race. That day was very sad for the hare, and she learned a lesson she will never forget. You must never look of the others.
Ok, so empieza a pensar qué pregunta podrías hacer. Listo. No la envíes todavía al grupo del chat, sino que piensa qué pregunta podrías hacer o verla escribiendo en otra parte. Ok,
Okay.
Jenner. Vas tú.
Okay, so I have to read the things.
Yes, please.
Okay, let me push. The hare and the turtle. In the world on the animal, there was a very arrogant hare because she said to everyone she was the fastest. That's why she was always looking at the slow turtle. Look at the turtle. Hey, turtle, don't run so much that you are going to get tired on going so fast. The hare used to say laughing at the turtle. One day they were talking and it occurred to the turtle to make an extra bad bit with the hare. I'm sure I can wake you a race. She said to me, asked the hare astonished. Yes, to you. Let's put our bit of hard stone and let's see who wins the race. The hare, very amused, asked, how the animal may work the race. The road in the finish line were made. One is was ready. The race started. Among bit applause, reeling on her speed. The hare let the turtle go and she remained lazy about. She had time enough to win, so got a slow creature. Then she started running. She ran fast as the wind while the turtle went slowly but without stopping. At once she went ahead. She stopped next to the road and she stopped red. When the turtle passed by her side, the hare made fun on her grandmother. She led her a bench and said our hair quite work. She, she did the same several times, but in spite of her mock, the turtle kicked her way until they arrived to the finish line. When the hare woke up, she ran to the army, but it was too late. The turtle had won the race. That day was very sad for the hare, and she learned a lesson she would never forget. You must never mock on the others.
Okay, same for you. Start to think a question that you can make about this fairy tale. Ok, empieza a pensar una pregunta que podría servir para esto. Ok, Casey, you're next.
Okay.
The hare and the turtle. In the world of animals, there was a very arrogant hare because she said to everyone she was the fastest. That's why she always laughing in the slow turtle. Look at the turtle. Hey turtle, don't run so much that you're going to get tired of going so fast. The hare used to say, laughing at the turtle. One day they were talking in the current to the turtle to make a strange bet with the hare. I'm sure I can win you a race, she said. To me, asked the hare, astonished. Yes, to you. Let's put on the bed on the stone and let's see who wins the race. The hare, very amused, accepts. All the animals meet to watch the race. The road and the finish line were made. Once it was ready, the race started among big applauses, relying on her speed. The hare left the turtle go, and she remained lazy now. She had time enough to win such a slow creature. Then she started running. She ran fast as the wind, while the turtle went slowly, but without stopping. And once she went ahead, she stopped next to the road and she sat to rest. When the turtle passed by her side, he heard made fun of the wormhole. Made fun of her once more. She left her advance, set out her quick walk. She did the same several times, but in spite of her mooks, the turtle kept her away until she arrived to the finish line. When the whale woke up, she ran with all her mind, but it was too late. The turtle had won the race. That day was very sad for the hare, and she learned a lesson she will never forget. You must never mock at the other.
Okay, Diana, you're next.
Okay, teacher. Eh, ¿cómo era el título? Ah, ya. The hare and the turtle. In the world of the animals, there was a very arrogant hare because she says to everyone she was the fastest. That's that's why she was always laughing at the slow turtle. Look at the turtle. Hey turtle, don't row so much that you're going to get tired of going so fast. The hare used to say laughing at the turtle. One day they were walking and it occurred to the turtle to make a strange bet with the hare. I'm sure I can win you a race, she said. To me? Asked the hare, astonished. Yes, to you. Let's put our bet on that stone and let's see who wins the race. The hare, very amused, accepted, and the animals meet to watch the race. The road and the finishing line were marked. Once it was ready, the race started among big applauses rolling on her speed. The hare let the turtle go and she remained lazing about. She had time enough to win such a slow creature. Then she started running. She ran fast as the wind, while the turtle went slowly but without stopping. At once she went ahead. She stopped next to the road and she sat to rest. When Turtle placed by her side, the hare made fun of her once more. She let her advantage and set all her quick walk. She did the same several times, but in spite of her moves, the turtle kept her way until she arrived at the finishing line. When the hare woke up, she ran with her, her might, but it was too late. The turtle had won the race. That day was very sad for the hare, and she learned a lesson she will never forget. You must never mock of the others.
Okay, I will do it. lo voy a hacer entonces para que ustedes tengan tiempo. Bueno, en este caso me van a escuchar primero para que pues cada uno, dependiendo de cómo lo haya hecho, mire si pues va bien en pronunciación, si de pronto hay algunas palabritas en donde fallaron o algo, y después hacemos la ronda de preguntas. Okay, the hare and the turtle. In the world of the animals, there was a very arrogant hare because she said to everyone she was the fastest. That's why she always laughing at the slow turtle. Look at the turtle. Hey turtle, don't roll so much that you're going to get tired of going so fast. The hare used to say laughing at the turtle. One day, they were talking and it occurred to the turtle to make a strange bet with the hare. I'm sure I can win you a race, she said. To me? Asked the hare astonished. Yes, to you. Let's put our bet on that stone and let's see who wins the race. The hare, very amused, accepted. All the animals met to watch the race. The road and the finishing line were marked. Once it was ready, the race started among big applauses relying on her speed. The hare let the turtle go and she remained lazing about. She had time enough to win such a slow creature. Then she started running. She ran fast as the wind, while the turtle went slowly but without stopping. At once she went ahead. She stopped next to the road and she sat to rest. When the turtle passed by her side, the hare made fun of her once more. She left her advantage and set out her quick walk. She did the same several times, but in spite of her mocks, the turtle kept her way till she arrived to the finishing line. When the hare woke up, she ran with all her might, but it was too late. The turtle had won the race. That day was very sad for the hare, and she learned a lesson she will never forget. You must never mock of the others. Okay, so let's be one and start. Jessica, what is the question for Jainer?
Jainer, who won the race?
Okay, the turtle on the race.
Okay, Jainer, what is the question for Casey?
Okay, Casey. So, why the hare was so arrogant?
Because she thinks she was the fastest.
Yes, it's right.
Okay, Casey, question for Diana.
What, what lesson did what lesson did he what lesson did the hare learn?
¿Cómo? ¿Podría repetirme, por favor?
What lesson did the hare learn?
Um, yeah, the, um, um, she, here never move, here, here must never move of the others.
Okay, Diana, the question for Jessica.
Okay. Who won the race?
Okay, sorry, but that question, esa pregunta ya se hizo.
Ya la
You
hice.
need to do
I
another.
did.
Yes.
Because they have lost the race.
Because the hare sleep.
Yes, it could be right. Okay. Do you have any question about pronunciation in one of the parts? ¿Tienen alguna pregunta en cuanto a pronunciación en este primer cuento?
No, I don't have Any question about?
Okay. Okay, so let's move on. The second one, the snowman. So Diana, star.
Okay, teacher.
Snowman.
The snow. The snowman. I was nearly Christmas. Katie woke and found that the world was white and magical. Snow, she shouted, snow for Christmas. She ran outside and danced in the snow. Her brother Eddie came out too. They made a big round snowball and a small one. They put them together and made a whole snowman. On Christmas Eve, they looked at the snowman. He, he waved at them. He was alive. Hello, he said, it's Christmas. Would you like a present? Yes, please. The snowman waved his arms. Silver crystal snowflakes filled the sky. It was so beautiful. We must give you a present too, said Katy. They gave the snowman a carrot for a nose, a scarf for his neck, and a hat for his head. Happy Christmas, they said. The snow stopped and the sun came out. The snowman started to melt. Goodbye, he said. With me again next year.
Okay, Casey.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you're next. Do it.
La otra historia.
Yes, please.
The snowman. The snowman. It was nearly Christmas. Katie woke up and found that the world was white and magical. Snow she should. Snow for Christmas. She ran outside and danced in the snow. Her brother Eddie came out too. They made a big round snowball and a small one. They put them together and made a huge snowman. On Christmas Eve, they looked at the snowman. He had waved at them. He was alive. Hello, he said, it's Christmas. Would you like a present? Yes, please. The snowman waved his arms. Silver crystal and snowflakes filled the sky. It was so beautiful. We must give you a present too, said Katie. They gave the snowman a carrot for a nose and a scarf for his neck and a hat for his head. Happy Christmas, they said. The snow stopped and the sun came out. The snowman started to melt. Goodbye, he said. We'll meet again next year.
Okay, Jainer.
It's my turn?
Yes, you're next.
Okay, let me press. The snowman. It was nearly Christmas. Kitty woke up and found the world was white and magical. Snow, she shouted. It's snow for Christmas. She ran outside and danced in the snow. Her brother Daddy came out too. They made a big round snowball and a small one. They put them together and made a huge snowman. On Christmas Eve they looked at the snowman. He woke at them. He was alive. Hello, he said. It is Christmas. Would you like a present? Yes, please. The snowman waved his arm. Silver crystal snowflakes filled the sky. It was so beautiful. We must give you presents too, said Katie. They gave the snowman a carrot for a nose, a scarf for his neck, and a hat for his head. Happy Christmas, they say. The snow stopped and the sun came out. The snowman started to melt. Goodbye, he said. Put it again next year.
Okay, Jessica,
Okay, teacher.
you're next.
The snowman. It was nearly Christmas. Katy got past and found that the world was white and magical. Snow. She chose snow for Christmas. She ran outside and danced in the snow. Her brother Edie came out too. They made a big round snowball and a small one. They put them together and made a huge snowman. Oh, Christmas! Even they looked at the snowman. We gave a date. He was elite. Hello, he said, it's Christmas. Would you like a present? Yes, please. The snowman waved her arms. Silver crystal snowflakes filled the sky. It was so beautiful. We must give you a present too, said Katy. They got, the snowman a carrot for a nose, a scarf for his neck, and a hat for his head. Happy Christmas, they said. The snow stopped and the sun came out. The snowman started to melt. Goodbye, he said. Build me again next year.
Okay, I will do it, and you have to start your questions. The snowman. It was nearly Christmas. Katie woke up and found that the world was white and magical. Snow she should, snow for Christmas. She ran outside and danced in the snow. Her brother Eddie came out too. They made a big round snowball and a small one. They put them together and made a huge snowman. On Christmas Eve, they looked at the snowman. He watched at them. He was alive. Hello, he said. It's Christmas. Would you like a present? Yes, please. The snowman waved his arms. Silver clustered snowflakes filled the sky. It was so beautiful. We must give you a present too, said Carrie. They gave the snowman a carrot for a nose, a scarf for his neck, and a hat for his head. Happy Christmas, they said. The snow stopped and the sun came out. The snowman started to melt. Goodbye, he said. Build me again next year. Okay, so Diana, the question for Casey.
Okay, Casey. What is the name of Katie's brother? What is the name of Katie's brother?
Is Eddie.
Okay, Casey, question for Janer.
No. Okay, I'll be. Tengo que ir a bañar.
Casey, ¿entendiste mi pregunta?
Yes, Casey, question for Janer. Casey, make the question for Janer, please.
What made what made together and no then
Dice, pero paciencia, porque no me llena de soberbia usted, ¿no? Ah.
Okay, Janer, question for Jessica.
Okay, Jessica, what did Katy shop? What did Katy shop? Jessica, did you hear me?
Yes, chichaos is now for Christmas.
Yes.
Okay, Jessica, question for Diana.
Okay, Diana, which goes the present for Snowman? Diana?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, which goes the present for Snowman?
Um, the present for snowman is um, yeah. Is the cyber crystal is snow quest snow place.
A carrot también. Pum.
Was the Diana, that was the present that the snowman gave to the children. Ese fue el presente, ese fue el regalo que le dio el hombre de nieve a los niños. Los niños que le dieron al hombre de nieve.
Ya. ¿Cómo le digo? Le dieron.
They
gave the snowman a carrot for a nose,
yes,
a scarf for his neck, and a hat for his head.
yes, perfect.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, now we're continue our 4. Okay, continuamos entonces nosotros. Okay, let's the next one. The milkmaid. Jessica Star.
Okay. The milkmaid. Patty, the milkmaid, was going to market carrying her meal in a pail on her head. As she went along, she would calculate what she would do with the money she would get for the meal. I'll buy some fowls from Farmer Brown, said she, and they will lay eggs each morning, which I will set for the person's wife. With the money that I get from the sale of these eggs, I'll buy myself a new dimity frock and a cheap hat. And when I go to the market, when all the young men come up, come up, come up and speak to me. Polly will be so jealous, but I don't care. I shall just look at her and toss my head like this. As she spoke that, she tossed her head back and the pail fell up it and all the milk was spilled.
There.
Okay, let me a moment, please, because I'm going to. The milkmaid. Patty, the milkmaid, was going to market carrying her meat in a pile on her head. As she went along, she began calculating what she would do with the money she would get for the milk. I bought some for Farmer Brown, said she, and they will lay eggs each morning, which I will sell to the poor wife. With the money that I get for the sales on the eggs, I buy myself a new dimity frock and a chic hat. And when I go to market, once heard the young men come up and speak to me. Polly shall be so jealous, but I don't care. I shall just look at her and talk to my head like this. At speaking up, she tossed Her husband and the pie fell out and hurt me was split.
Okay, Diana, next.
Okay, teacher. The milkmaid. But, but if the milkmaid was going to market carrying her milk in a pail her head. As she went along, she began calculating what she would do with the money she would get for the milk. I'll buy some fowls from Farmer Brown, said she, and they will lay eggs each morning, which I will sell to the person's wife. With the money that I get from the sale of these eggs, I'll buy myself a new dimity fruit and a cheap hat, and when I go to market one of the young men come up and speak to me. Polisha will be so jealous, but I don't care. I shall just look at her and toss my head like this. As she spoke that, she, she tossed her big bag and the bed fell of it, and out the milk was spilled.
Okay. The milkmaid. Patty the milkmaid was going to market carrying her milk in a pail on her head. As she went along, she began calculating what she would do with the money she would get for the milk. "I'll buy some fowls from Farmer Brown," said she, "and they will lay eggs each morning, which I will sell to the parson's wife. With the money that I get from the sale of these eggs, I'll buy myself a new dimity frock and a cheap hat, and when I go to market, won't all the young men come up and speak to me? Polisher will be so jealous, but I don't care. I shall just look at her and toss my head like this." As she spoke that, she tossed her head back, and the pail fell of it, and all the milk was spilled. Okay, Jessica, question for Diana. Jessica, question for Diana.
Ok. Había apagado el micrófono. What was to do my mice with her money? Diana? Diana? Can you hear me? Diana?
Sorry, what is the question?
What's for to do the milk mice with her money?
She say, I buy some fowls from Farmer Brown, and she say, I buy myself a new dimity frock and a cheap hat.
Yes.
Okay, Diana, question for Janer.
Okay, Jainer. What is the name the milkmaid?
Okay, the milkmaid is Betty.
Okay.
The milkmaid name is Betty.
Or Patty in
Okay.
this case.
Patty.
Okay, could be. Okay, Janer, question for Jessica.
Jessica, why the milk was split? Or split? I don't know how
Spilled.
is the pronunciation.
Can you repeat, please?
Spilled. Okay.
Can you repeat, please?
Split. Okay, why the milk was split?
Okay. Because She tossed her head back, and all the milk was spilled.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we want to move on. We won't want to do the Princess and the Pea. Ese no lo vamos a hacer. The Princess and the Pea, no. Vamos a hacer the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, Jainer, you're first.
Okay. The wolf in sheep's clothing. Wolf found great difficulty in getting in the sheep owing to the vigilance on the shepherd and his dog. But one day it found the skin on the sheep that had been flayed and thrown aside. So he put it over its own pair and strode down among the sheep. The lamb that belongs to the sheep, those skin the wolf was wearing, began to follow the wolf in the sheep's clothing. So, leading the lamb in little apart, he soon made a meal on her, and for some time he succeeded in deciding the sheep and enjoying her milk. Hearty milk.
Okay, Jessica.
Teacher, ¿qué lectura es? Sorry.
The wolf in sheep's clothing.
De
Después de que hicimos The Milkmaid, viene una que se llama The Princess and the Pea. Esa no lo vamos a hacer.
sí.
Y sigue el que sigue ahí. O sea, en la página número 4.
The girl in cheese clothing.
Yes.
Okay. The girl in cheese clothing. A girl found great difficulty in getting at the cheese owing to the vigilance of the shepherd and his dogs. But one day he found the skin of the cheese that had been flayed at raw seat. So he put it on over his own pail and strode it down among the cheese. The land belonged to the cheese, whose skin the whole was wearing began to follow the girl in the cheese clothing. So, leading the lamb a little apart, he soon made a meal of her, and for some time he succeeded in deceiving the cheat and enjoying her meals.
Okay, Diana.
Okay, teacher. The wolf in sheep's clothing. Wolf found great difficulty in getting at the sheep owing to the vigilance of the shepherd and his dogs. But one day it found the skin of a sheep that had been flayed and thrown aside, so it got in over its own herd and strode down among the sheep. The lamb that belonged to the sheep, whose skin the wolf was wearing, began to follow the wolf in the sheep's clothing. So leading the lamb a little apart, he soon made a field of her, and for some time he succeeded in deceiving the sheep and enjoying hearty meals.
Okay. The wolf in sheep's clothing. Wolf found great difficulty in getting at the sheep owing to the vigilance of the shepherd and his dogs. But one day it found the skin of a sheep that had been flayed and thrown aside. So it did put it on over its own pail and strode down among the sheep. The lamb that belonged to the sheep, whose skin the wolf was wearing, began to follow the wolf in the sheep's clothing. So, leading the lamb a little apart, he soon made a meal of her, and for some time he succeeded in deceiving the sheep and enjoying hearty meals. Okay, Diana, question for Jessica.
Okay, Jessica. This is my question. What did the wolf find to approach the sheep?
Sorry?
What did the wolf find to approach the sheep?
The approach?
Approach.
Aproximarse, acercarse.
Mm,
Ahí te envié la pregunta.
poco la entendí.
O sea, ¿qué encontró el lobo para acercarse a las ovejas?
Ok. Mm, eh, he where did skin the goal?
Okay, he find a skin of a sheep. Eso es lo que él hizo. Él encontró una piel de una oveja que se puso para poderse acercar a las otras.
Where did skin the goal, ¿no? Puede ser.
Okay. Jessica, question for Jainer.
Okay, Jainer. Why the wolf had difficulty in getting at the sheep?
Okay, because the vigilance of the shepherds and the dogs.
Yes, of course.
Okay, and Jainer, question for Diana.
Diana, why the wolf decided path over is over the sheepskin? I repeat the question. So, why the wolf decided path over its own pair the sheepskin?
Mm,
You get it?
he start um, he start no entendí la pregunta. Can
Okay,
you
okay.
repeat,
Don't,
please?
don't worry. Yes, of course I can repeat. Why the wolf decided path over its own pair the sheepskin? So
She different. Um, he start to separate the lamb a little apart in the
So, did you understand the question, sir?
no, o sea, solo entiendo como que el que hizo,
No, why decided?
¿me la
Why?
podrías enviar mejor?
Yeah,
Bien, pero-
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's correct. Let me a moment, please.
ya entendí. Em, He decided put over its own belt because uh, he he walked near the ships.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, continue. The Baldman and the Fly. Okay, Diana, start please.
Okay. The Baldman and the Fly. There was once a baldman who sat down after work on a hot summer day. A fly came up and kept buzzing about his bald pate and stinging him from time to time. The man aimed a blow at his little enemy, but as Paul came on his head instead, again the fly tormented him, but this time the man was wiser and said, "You will only injure yourself if you take notice of despicable enemies."
Okay, Jessica, you're next.
Uh, okay. The Balmet and the Flight. There was once a Balmet who sat down afterward on the hot summer's day. A fly come, come up and the kept buzzing about his bald pate and stinging him from time to time. The man aiming a block at his little enemy, but Axpal cone on his head. Instead, again the fly tormented him, but instead the man goes geyser and said, "You will only injure sulfate if you take notice of despicable enemies."
Okay, Jainer.
Okay. The Portman and the Fly. There was one apartment who sat down after work on the hot summer day. A fly came out and kept buzzing about the black pit and stinging him from time to time. The man aimed a blow at his little enemy, but Akbar came on his head instead. Again the fly tormented him, but this time the man was wiser and said, "You will only injure yourself if you take notice of the species the spe- oh sorry, I don't know how
Don't
to
worry
read
about it.
this word. Enemies. Okay.
Okay, I will do it. The
Take
Baldman and the
note.
Fly. There was
There
there was
was
once a bald man who sat down after work on a hot summer's day. A fly came up and kept buzzing about his bald pate and stinging him from time to time. The man aimed a blow at his little enemy, but Axe Palm came on his head instead. Again the fly tormented him, but this time the man was wiser and said, "You will only injure yourself if you take notice of despicable enemies." So, Jainer, what is the question for Jessica?
Jessica.
Okay, tell me.
So let me think of a question for you. Hmm, sorry, I don't know what actually. Okay, Jessica.
Okay, tell me.
When when the man walks up down,
So, can you repeat, please?
yes, when the bad man walks up down.
Okay, the Balmet sat down on summer's day.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Jessica, a question for Diana.
Okay, Diana, what do the Balmet say to the fly?
Okay. The bald man
Yes,
say the fly, um, you will only injure yourself if you take notice of despicable enemies.
that's good. Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
Diana, a question for Jainer.
okay, Janet. Este is easy. It was a hot summer day.
And let me I look for that. Can you repeat that, please?
It was a hot summer day.
Yes, it was hot.
Okay.
Okay, we wanna continue. The frog and the ox. So Jainer, start please.
The frog and the horse.
The frog and the ox. Oh, father, said a little frog to the being one sitting by the side on a pool. I had seen such a terrible monster. It was a bit at a mountain with, with horn in its head and a long tail, and it had hooked the beat. Tools, child tools, said the whole frog. That was only Farmer White Oats. It isn't so bad either. He may be a little bit taller than I, but I could easily make myself quite at board. You see, so he blew himself up and blew himself up and blew himself up. Was he as bad at that? Asked he. Oh, much bigger than that, said the young frog. A kind one, old one blew himself up and the young asked the young one if the old was a bit as that. Bigger, father, bigger, was the reply. So the frogs took a deep breath and blew to the brew and brew, and as well and as well and as well. And then he said, I'm sure the ox is not a bit at this, but at this moment he brushed. Self-conceit may lead to self-destruction.
Okay, Diana, you're next.
The frog and the ox. Oh, father, say a little frog to the big one sitting by the side of a pool. I have seen such a terrible monster. It was as big as a mountain, with horns on his head, on a long tail, and it had hooves divided in two. Tush, shield tush, said the frog. That was only for my white ox. It isn't too big either. He may be a little bit taller than I, but I could easily make myself quite as broad. Just you see. So he blew himself out and blew himself out and blew himself out. Was he as big as that? Asked he. Oh, much bigger than that, said the young frog. Again the old big hen set out and asked the young one if the ox was a- as big as that. Bigger, farther, bigger was the reply. So the frog took a deep breath and blew and blew and blew and swilled and swilling and swilled. And then he said, I'm sure the ox is not as big as this, but at this moment he burst. Self-conceit may lead to self-destruction.
Okay, Jessica.
Okay. Mm, the frog and the oats. Oh, father, said a little frog to the big one sitting by the side of a pool. I had seen such a terrible monster. It was a beast as a mounted, with horns on its head and a long tail, and it had hooves divided in two. Touch high, touch, said the old frog. That was only farmer with his oats. It isn't so big either. He may be a little bit taller than I, but I could easily make myself quite as broad. Just you see it. So he bled himself out, and bled himself out, and bled himself out. Gosh, he as big as that, has he hit? Oh, much bigger than that, said the young frog. Again the old one blew himself out and asked the young one if the ox was as big as that. Bigger, farther, bigger, was the reply. So the frog took a deep breath and blew and blew and blew and swelled and swelled and swelled. And then he said, I'm sure the horse is not as big as this, but at this moment he burst. Self-concept may lead to self-destruction.
Okay. The frog and the ox. Oh, father, say a little frog to the big one sitting by the side of a pool. I have seen such a terrible monster. It was as big as a mountain, with horns on its head, and long tail, and had hooves divided in two. Tush, child, tush, said the old frog. That was only Farmer White's ox. It isn't so big either. He may be a little bit taller than I, but I could easily make myself quite as broad, just you see. So he blew himself out and blew himself out and blew himself out. Was he as big as that? Asked he. Oh, much bigger than that, said the young frog. Again the old blew himself out and asked to the young one if the ox was as big as that. Bigger, father, bigger, was the reply. So the frog took a deep breath and blew and blew and blew and swelled and swelled and swelled. And then he said, I'm sure the ox is not as big as this. But at that moment he burns. Self-conceit may lead to self-destruction. Okay, Jessica, question for Diana.
Mm, okay, Diana, what do the frogs say the odds that he can see it?
Um, the frog say the odd is I have seen such a terrible monster. It was bueno.
Okay, Jainer, question for Jessica.
What did the young frog say?
Um, can you repeat, please?
What did the young frog say?
They say mm, mm, the odd says that seeing such a terrible monster, it goes as big as a mountain with horns on its head and long tail, and it had hooves divided in two.
Yes.
Okay, and Diana, question for Jainer.
Okay, Jenner, this is my question. Where were the two frogs sitting?
The first, let me read because I don't know.
Where were the two frogs sitting?
He was sitting outside the. He was sitting beside the pool. He was sitting by the side of the pool.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, we wanna do the bat, the birds, and the beast. Okay, Diana, you start.
Okay. The bat, the birds, and the bees. A great conflict was about to come up between the birds and the bees when his two armies were collected together.
The bat, the birds, and the
But
bees.
his
The bat,
his
the
faith
birds, and the
wished
bees.
to join.
The
The birds
conflict
that
was
passed
about
his
to
bird
come
said,
out
"Come
between
we
the birds
wax,"
and the
but he
birds.
said, "I am a
When the
beast."
two
Later on,
animals
some beasts who were passing underneath him looked up and said, "Come we ask," but he said, "I am a bird." Luckily, at the last moment peace was made and no battle took place. So that bat came to the birds and wishing to join the rejoicings, but they turned against him and they had to fly away. He then went to beast, but some had to beat a retreat, or else they would have torn him to pieces. Ah, said the beast, I see now. It that is neither one thing nor the other has no friends.
Okay, Jainer, you're next.
okay. The bat, the birds, the bat, the birds, and the birds. A great conflict was about to come on between the birds and the bats when the two armies were called together to the bat hastens we to join. The birds that paid his pair say, "Come with us," but he says, "I'm a bird." Later on the some birds who were peasants underneath him looked up and say, "Come with us," but he said, "I am a bird, a bird." Luckily at the last moment peace was made, and no battle took place. So the bees come to the bears and wished to join in the rejoicing, but they all turned against him and he had to fly away. He then went to the bears, but some had to build a retreat, or else they would have torn him to pieces. "Ah," said the bat, "I see now he that is neither one friend nor the other had no friends."
Okay, Jessica.
Okay, teacher. The bat, the bears, and the bees. A great conflict was about to come up between the bears and the bees. When the two armies were collected together, the bat hastily wished to join. The bear that passed his pair said, "Come with us." But he said, "I am a beast." Later on, some bees who were passing underneath him looked back and said, "Come with us." But he said, "I am a bear." Luckily, at the last moment, peace was made and no battle took place, so the bat came to the bears and wished to join in the rejoicings. But they all turned against him, and he had to fly away. He then went to the beach, but soon had to beat a treat, or else they would have torn him to pieces. Ah, say the bad, I see now. He that is neither one thing nor the other has no friends.
Okay. The Bat, the Bears, and the Beast. A great conflict was about to come off between the Bears and the Beast. When the two armies were called together, the Bat hesitated which to join. The Bears that passed his perch said, "Come with us." But he said, "I am a beast." Later on, some beasts who were passing underneath him looked up and said, "Come with us." But he said, "I am a bird." Luckily, at the last moment peace was made, and no battle took place. So the bat came to the bears and wished to join in the rejoicings. But they all turned against him, and he had to fly away. He then went to the beasts, but soon had to beat a retreat, or else they would have to tear him to pieces. "Ah," said the bat, "I see now. He has neither one thing nor the other has no friends." Okay, so Diana, question for Jainer.
Okay, Jainer, the question is, um, what did the bat say after the conflict?
After the conflict, they say, mm, he has neither wanted nor more the other have no friends.
Yes.
Okay, Jainer, question for Jessica.
Okay, Jessica.
Okay.
What did the bat answer to the birds when they invaded him? When they sorry. What did bat answer to the birds when they invited him?
Uh, can you repeat, please?
Yes, sure. What did the bat answer to the birds when they invited him?
Mm,
Remember the birds. When the birds passed, they say, "Come with us."
mm,
What did
uh,
he answer?
uh, he said, I am a beast?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, and Jessica, question for Diana.
Okay,
For
Diana,
Diana, yes.
between whom was the battle or the conflict?
Mm, ¿Cómo? Can you repeat, please? Sorry.
Okay. Between whom was the battle or the conflict?
Mm, uh, the the conflict mm, was about no, no, was about to come off between because mm,
Between, entre.
because when the two armies were collected together.
Mm, ujú. O
La
sea,
pregunta de Diana es más como entre quiénes era la batalla.
¿y entre quién? ¿Quién
Yes.
era la pelea, el conflicto?
Ok, entonces are the bears and the best.
And the
Yes,
beast.
and the
Okay.
beast. The bears and the beast.
Okay. Okay, guys. I'm really want to appreciate all the things that you did today. You really worked so well. Your commitment is awesome. You treat really uh, on during all this process and make a great process. So I want to congratulate you I want to continue pushing you up to the limits. So that's the only way we can continue learning. So these kind of things want to help you a lot to get vocabulary, to get pronunciation, to get a lot of things that you need. So this a little material that I want to share with you. Esto es un pequeño, pues una pequeña parte de material que quiero compartir con ustedes para que lo tengan, para que tengan vocabulario, para que lo trabajen, para que pues si van o si están haciendo labor docente o la piensan hacer, les pueda ayudar. Como les decía, les quiero agradecer su compromiso. La idea es seguir cada día, pues durante las clases que estamos, seguir empujándolos, pues como hasta el límite de sus capacidades para que pues podamos sacar o yo pueda sacar lo mejor de ustedes, pero en serio les agradezco a ustedes tres el compromiso que tuvieron en la clase de hoy y lo que han tenido durante pues todo el proceso.
Thank you to you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
teacher.
Thanks to you. Thanks to you. I believe that is all for today. Or I don't know if you have any question. No sé si tengan algunas preguntas o algo.
No,
No,
I
teacher.
don't have question.
I don't have question, and thank you to Mars for sharing with us your knowledge.
Okay, so see you tomorrow at the same time. So thank you so much.
Okay,
Thanks.
teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Have a
Bye.
nice afternoon. See you tomorrow.
See you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See
to you.
you soon.
Okay,
Bye
see
bye.
you tomorrow.
Bye bye.
Now I have finished the night session with the group A. There were 4 people, but one have to leave because they have a something with a medic. I don't know. They wrote me in WhatsApp. So I want to stop the emission right now.